Hello, gentlemen and gentle ladies. My name is Sir Stanger. So we have had the chance to experiment with the Meet Your Match update for a bit now, and we've had a bit more time to get a clear idea as to what the future of TF2 looks like. I just wanted to take a moment and speak to Valve directly. Dear Valve, you are so close. You are so close to giving us exactly what we want and what we have been asking for. This was a big update, and a lot has changed. It's yet to be seen if all these changes are for the better, but Valve, I trust you. I don't think this update is as bad as many people are saying. We, the TF2 community, are really not that hard to please. And it may not seem that way because of the backlash you seem to get after every update, but in reality, we are one of the most patient and understanding communities on the internet. Why do I say that? Well, as a community, we've managed to keep this nearly 10-year-old game alive through a very active and avid fan base of thousands of players. We wait for updates that are only hinted at for years and wonder why they take so long, and most of the time we just get a few balance changes or a map or two, sometimes some hats, which lately have been mostly created by the community anyway. So why do we seem so displeased with every update? Why is YouTube filled with "Is TF2 dying?" videos after every single update? Why is it that the TF2 community seems to never let up on the people that created it? Well, Valve, you seem to have figured it out. As evident by the most recent blog post on Team Fortress 2's website, quote unquote, "Finally, we wanted to note that we value the role the community plays in the development of this game, and do in fact read all the feedback sent to us, as well as through Reddit, the forums, streams, and more. We are not always as talkative as we perhaps should be, but we are listening." Valve, you came out and said it. You suck at talking to us. And this is the first time you've said anything about it. Have you always known? Or is this a recent revelation? I'm about as loyal as a TF2 player can be. I play every day, I read every comic, and I buy all the merchandise. I have both colors of plush Spy Crab in my living room. But I gotta be real with you, Valve. We never know what the hell you're up to. But why? Why keep your most loyal fans in the dark all the time? You may be listening to us, but we are about done with trying to talk to you. And look, I get it. Updates are hard. I was a computer engineering major in college. Coding is complex, and it sucks. And designing new models for cosmetics and taunts also sucks, and it takes a lot of time. We get it. Weapons are hard to balance, so new weapons take a lot of time to test. By God, we haven't even balanced the ones we currently have. But that's why we're so upset with each passing update. Why do they always take so long, and why do we always get so little from them? We sit here and twiddle our thumbs for months at a time, anticipating and overhyping every update because we have no idea what to expect. And the longer it takes, we only sit here and assume that the more work is going into it to make it better, right? But few communities are as dedicated to their game as the Team Fortress 2 community. The Steam Community Workshop, who is not paid to do what they do, by the way, once upon a time put together the most epic-looking collaboration called the Iron Gauntlet Update as a pre-packaged update for TF2. Was it perfect? Probably not. It probably needed a ton of balance changes and testing before it could ever be released. But it was awesome. To this day, people are bitter that the idea was just scrapped. But why? We are given so little information, and yet as a community we offer so much time and effort to help you make this game what it could really be. But for some asinine reason, you refuse to communicate with us. What could it hurt? Help shape our expectations in the right direction. You see, Valve, I may trust you, but the community is largely beginning to lose faith that you even care about this game that you've been supporting for almost 10 years. They don't trust you because you are always so secretive about your work. But who is that helping? At the moment, the hundreds of people waiting absurd amounts of time in casual mode are not being helped by it. New players to the game who now don't have a simple means of joining a game and learning the basics are not being helped by this. All the smoke and mirrors has just made us impatient. And frankly, the community feels quite betrayed in what seems to be your lack of trust in us. If an update has to be delayed, tell us why. If you simply can't come up with a good idea for an update, ask the community. The vast majority of us want to do our part in helping this game grow and prosper, and you're simply denying us the chance to do so. Now, I have a few ideas on how it may be possible moving forward to help avoid these kinds of fiascos. Am I calling this last update a fiasco? No. But it came without warning and without much feedback from the community as a whole. Valve, you need to do one of the following or else you're going to risk alienating the community that has kept blood pumping into this game for years. 1. You need to talk to us. Tell us what you're up to and what we can expect. You don't need every detail, but this last update wasn't coined the Neato update because they thought it was a cute name. It's because that's all the information we had before the update was released. Everything else was just speculation. 2. You need to play your own game. We don't know what your vision of TF2 is, and that frustrates us. Who can blame us when it takes forever to get into a community or competitive match? Or when we get put into a game on the wrong continent and have to try and play competitively with ping in the hundreds. We just want to play the game, and the rise in popularity of community servers should be evidence of that. The game has obvious problems that need to be addressed now. 3. You can't let us control the hype for future updates. You have to do it yourself. We need more comics, more source filmmaker shorts, more screenshots, and maybe even some polls about our opinion about certain features you're uncertain about in, future updates. The community workshop allows us to vote on content we think is great, and some of the highest rated stuff never gets put into the game in favor of stuff nobody asked for. Like the legendary duck token that to this day remains the butt of many Team Fortress 2 related jokes. In short, Valve, I trust you. And I'm still playing your game because I believe that this game has a lot of life left in it. I love the idea of competitive in Team Fortress 2, and I love that you're still updating this game at all after almost 10 years. It's just not working at the moment though, and it frustrates us because we do our best time and time again to offer our help and share our passion with you. This is a huge community of people who care about this game and who think that you just don't care about them. It's time that you put your trust in us and let us shape this game that I hope you care about as much as we all do. And I'm so glad and grateful that you finally come out and admitted your mistake. And I hope that it's the first step on a huge healing process that this game needs. Your fan, Stanger. Thanks for watching my video, guys, and don't worry, this isn't my weekly video, and I have a much bigger and more entertaining video planned for this Saturday. So let me know what you think of this update in the comments, and if you think that TF2 is on its way out, or if it still has some life left in it. I can't wait to see what you guys think. And with that, let's keep the internet classy. See you then.